Ni hao, my name is Joeli Rob, and I'm in the 4th grade. Before I start my presentation, I want everybody to participate and I want them to take off the shoes. Then I want you to stand up and I want you to bow to the person either to the right or to the left.
What does that mean, Joeli?
You're showing respect like that. You kind of say like hello instead of saying ni hao. You kind of just saying hello in that way and being polite. And then instead of sitting down on your chairs, I want y'all to sit on your knees on the floor. Okay.
That's another custom?
Yes, that's another custom. Sometimes Chinese people do use a desk, but that's only for like learning. Like if you're doing math, you have to sit on a desk. You can't really do it on the floor that much. Chinese Texans came in the port city of San Francisco, California, in the 1840s. They came by ship, and there was 3 leaders. There was Ma, Moi, Zedong, and Ua. All of the 3 leaders promised the people that they brought with them more freedom and a better life there. They came to the port city of San Francisco because they were really good miners. They came, and they thought that if they got the gold, they'll be rich people. There's different clothings for different traditions. Like for example, this costume that I'm wearing. This is what they'll wear if they're going somewhere fancy, somewhere like this. And in my box, there is some stuff that I got here. Here, it says some of the stuff that they would use. Here it says yoga, and they would use mats. They'll put some mats on the floor, and they'll have some soft Chinese music, and they'll play it, and they'll do some yoga.
So this is where we get yoga from? We get yoga from the Chinese?
You get that from the Chinese.
Yes.
Here, the clothing, it's kind of the same colors we have here in America. Like, for example, on February, they'll wear a pink, red on that day. On St. Patrick's Day, they'll wear green and white. On December, they'll wear only red. And on New Year's, they'll wear white and red. And they take New Year's very seriously because they say that when they're going to start a new year, they want to start the new year fresh. For example, let's say you owe somebody money. Let's say I get money from you and I have to owe you some money. I have to pay you that money before the New Year's so we can all be fine. Another tradition is that they always buy new shoes. Right when the New Year starts, they want to go buy shoes. And especially because they're on sale. They do that because they're on sale too. They try to get the cleanest, the most fresh, so they can start for the rest of the year.
Good. That's a good tradition to have.
Yes, it is. Some of the religions they have, is that on Christmas, on Christmas they would have a painting of their god on a wall, and that has some candles on the bottom. But have y'all ever heard of the elf on the shelf? Yes. It's kind of like the same thing. The god go tell some other people that that family has been good for the Christmas.
And has been blessed.
And yes. And the family, what they do is that they put something sweet, like for example, they put honey on the lips of the god, and so the god could tell the other people something sweet about the family.
Wow.
That's another tradition.
Wow, that's really nice.
I thought it was a little odd, but I'm like, it's kind of cool too.
Isn't that going to attract ants?
It's not gonna, no.
Joeli, thank you for sharing the food that you brought today.
Oh yes.
The food was teriyaki?
Teriyaki. And I'm gonna get to the food a little bit at the end because I got something else too. But here's a picture. I'm going back a little bit, but here's a picture of when they settled in the 1850s
In Texas?
in San Francisco, California.
Okay. First they went to San Francisco.
Yes, and then they started spreading out more.
Traveling
Yes.
towards Texas.
Here, the Chinese built a railroad in 1869, and they built a transportation railroad. You can see that there's little houses here, and there's a train going by, and there's a station.
Very
and they built
good.
that so they can get people more run easier instead of walking, and then their legs hurting. Have y'all heard of the Great Wall of China?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
It's pretty common. To me, it's like a great symbol for China. They say it goes through 4 different, I would say, not states.
Regions? 4 regions?
Cities, yes, thank you. Like, it would be here, to Corpus, to Houston, to Austin.
So how long is the Great Wall?
It's a little over 5,500 miles.
Whoa.
And I drew a little picture of some. But
Has the Great Wall of China been torn down?
it has. Here it says that it was overthrown in 1912 and it was replaced in 1949.
And then wasn't it torn down again, I think?
I don't think so. I think it was just one time.
Look it up and find out.
Okay. But
It separated 2 parts of China, didn't it?
yes, it did. I would say this is not a fun fact, but a sad fact. But the Great Wall of China is growing shorter and shorter due to the environment and the human activities. For example, little kids, they're taking bricks from the Great Wall, and they're using it to be like how can I say it? They're using it to be more. Yes. And the environment is kind of growing it shorter and shorter. So that's another thing that
The climate changes.
the climate,
Mhm.
and that's kind of
It's
making it
changing.
shorter. Going back to the food, and y'all tried the teriyaki already. It was good, right? Very
It was very good.
Okay. And I told you a fact about the fortune cookies. Y'all thought that they came from China, right? What they did, they came from Japan. Someone went to Japan and saw them, and they thought they looked really cute. So they brought them to China, and that's how it came. And here I did bring some fortune cookies.
Yay!
If y'all want one.
The interesting part is the fortune inside.
Yes, there's a fortune inside on all of them. And you can eat it right now.
Joeli, is it okay about this time to end the presentation? Would you end it in a conclusion? Was it enjoyable? Wasn't it enjoyable
I don't gotta continue.
research?
Yeah, it was a fun research. I learned new stuff about them. And first I thought it came from China, but it didn't. I thought it was really cool.
Thank you so much. Everybody give her a big hand for her presentation. That was good. That was very, very good.